right, all you insomniacs and especially you infomercial watchers out there tonight, welcome back to the Tuesday Night Special. And you know, folks, speaking of infomercials, we happened to see something last night that involved this giant oversized sword that I got a feeling was featured in Highlander and almost picked up the phone to buy it. But then we realized that we can't have swords in here due to Dan the Weatherman Stew that feels like he's gonna have some form of relapse because of what happened to him last week. And speaking of Dan the Weatherman Stew making his way up the stairs very cautiously, none other than Dan the Weatherman Stew to deliver the flight day weather forecast for this week. Dan the Weatherman Stew, get a hold of yourself and the microphone is all yours. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, it's your boy from Chicago, Illinois, Dan the Weatherman Stew, here to bring you the flight that weather forecast for this week. What was that noise? Dan the Weatherman Stew, it was nothing. Unless you hear banging from that metal door over there, it was nothing. Hey, DJ Smokey, I could have sworn you closed that door forever. What is it still doing here? Well, Dan the Weatherman Stew, I hate to be the guy to tell you, but because of you and a little bit because of me, I have to visit that place at least once a week to keep the deal with that mysterious entity, or else they will break down that door, drag me into there, and then eventually take over the world. So I'm keeping the world safe by visiting this hellish place by screaming the name that I am over there, which is Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein. You mean the guy from A Knight's Tale? Wait a minute, don't change the subject. You gotta get rid of that immediately. Well, Dan the Weatherman Stew, I can't do that. And alongside with that, if you don't want to go in that place, I recommend you get to it and do the weather. Come on, do the weather. All right. So for tonight, that's right, Tuesday night, it's gonna be a low of 35 degrees. Clear skies all around with winds going west, northwest at 3 miles per hour. And on Wednesday, a sunny day for you. Cause it's gonna be a high of 53, low of 32. Sunny skies all around with winds going west, northwest at 7 miles per hour. And on Thursday, that sunny day disappears. Cause it's gonna be a high of 55, low of 28. Nightly rain showers at 90% with winds going southwest at 7 miles per hour. And on Friday, start of the windy weekend, baby! Cause it's gonna be a high of 40 degrees, low of 20 degrees. Sunny skies all around with winds going northwest at 15 miles per hour. And on Saturday, another sunny day with wind. Cause it's gonna be a high of 42, low of 27. Sunny skies all around with winds going west, southwest at 6 miles per hour. And on Sunday, a not so sunny day for you. Cause it's gonna be a high of 51, low of 35. Partly cloudy skies with winds going southwest at 9 miles per hour. And now you know, and I've gotta go, because I am Dan the Weatherman Stew and I am through for the weather broadcast for this week. And now back to the man who's holding a disco ball in his hand, DJ Smokey for the Tuesday Tuesday Night Special. Yeah! You know, I'm surprised you didn't ask me why in the world am I holding on to this giant disco ball. But before you ask, I'm gonna answer that. The reason why I'm holding on to this giant disco ball, because I got a feeling you already know, but in 2 weeks from tonight, it's gonna be the 270th edition of the Tuesday Night Special, and since you've been through so much earnest, scared, stupid, horrifying moments during this show for the past month, I decided to make it up for you and give you the keys to the kingdom. A chance to operate this show for one night only and to play disco music all night long. So what do you say? What do I say? I say you got a deal, baby! Dan the Weatherman Stu's gonna host the Tuesday Night Special! Yeah! I got a feeling I made a terrible mistake, Maestro, but hey, he's been through a lot, and I don't want him to end up in a dirt nap or some form of insane asylum after all the crap that happened to him. Hey, I have a heart, Dan the Weatherman Stu, so this proves it. Enjoy. I'm gonna get the supplies for next week's show, and I'll see you there. Dan the Weatherman Stu out. Hey, Dan the Weatherman Stu, the show's not next week, it's in 2 weeks. And he's gone. You know, Maestro, call him and let him know it's in 2 weeks before he comes in here with a whole bunch of disco stuff. Well, as I try to figure that out, folks, I think it's time for us to head back into this music once again. And when we return, we'll be back with another edition of the Indie Report right after this. So don't fall asleep just yet, folks, and stay tuned.